What's special about Upward Bound? For me, the opportunity to change lives, to help students realize that their socioeconomic status, their background, who they were born to, none of that makes a difference as long as they have dreams and aspirations and goals and keep those in front of them and guide themselves towards those dreams. Dr. William Butterfield was actually the person that wrote the first grant, and he wanted to do it because of the outreach of the university. It was then University of Chattanooga. You know, there were only 15 pilot Upward Bound programs in 1965 when they first began, so I don't even know how he found out about them. I don't, but there were very few of them.
Bill Butterfield was over the program, and he recruited several of the students here to be counselors for the summer program. And so that's how I got to know about Upward Bound. And of course, we thought we were all that because we were college students. And I think the kids really enjoyed being out of the house, on the campus, living in the dorm, and that whole experience.
It was the first time that I had ever gone to school with white students. I went to Howard High School, and it was segregated back then. And we had an opportunity in '68 to come to the University of Chattanooga to study and to be with white children, and gave me a chance to verify that I had obtained a good education at Howard School.
It was new for all of us because 50 years ago there was very little integration. And I had never taught white kids before. Most of the students who were black had never attended school with white students, and the same thing was true of the whites. They'd never really associated with blacks. And at first, you could see the apprehension on the parts of the students. But one of the things that I remember about Bill Butterfield is that he was such a great person at bringing people together. And he did it.
I started, I think, around the 9th or 10th grade at Upward Bound, and it was just awesome going over to the campus on Saturdays and learning about different things. It made you feel like, okay, I can do this college thing.
It wasn't just the Saturdays, but it was also the summers that I enjoyed. So on Saturdays, I struggled in math when I was in high school. I had a lot of issues with math, but it was through the Saturday programs where we had Miss Anderson. I'll never forget Dr. Anderson. She was absolutely amazing. So I had all the hands-on tools that I need. So my grade went from a low D to a high B by the end of my junior year, and I had A's in math my senior year. So I was absolutely amazing on those Saturdays.
When you keep saying to yourself, I can't, then you set up a barrier. And so we've basically started telling them to change their mentality. And that's what we do. We show them that although life gives us obstacles, we can achieve whatever we want to as long as we keep our mind set that we can overcome anything that comes our way.
Examples are always good. And for you to be able to see where you are and where you can go is vital.
I just appreciate the fact that Upward Bound is still around. I think there's a great need for that kind of program.
I think Upward Bound is a program that needs to be supported.
I would just, encourage every kid that gets an opportunity to be a part of Upward Bound to make sure that they take advantage of it.
It really takes a village to raise a child. And if it wasn't for the Upward Bound program, I'm not sure if I would have had that village.